That's right, guys. Yeah, probably never thought it was going to happen again, but we're back. We are back. We are live. I am Dave. This is Dave's Dimension, the channel where chaos and insanity that will always reign supreme. Your home for tech, toys, and talk. And I'm the ghost busting toy collector extraordinaire, Dave of Dave's Dimension. Welcome back, guys. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. It's been a lot. Oh, hell, it's been probably a couple months since I've done a live stream, and I want to welcome everyone into the chat, of course. Collecting with Cool, first one popping through. Thank you very much for popping through. We got Ranger Restoration and Repair saying, "Woo! Finally made it to a live stream." Well, I haven't done a live stream in a couple months. Those that know me, they also know Dre of the Collector Safe Space, and together we are the Outer Dimensions podcast. We have not done a live episode in probably about a month or two because as of December 1st, I was no longer employed with the Veterans Administration and I found myself out of work for a good while. So we're still doing shows and streams. And then in January, I had went back to my previous employer. They, excuse me, they had me on a schedule where I was working nights. So that's why I have not been really popping up in people's chats. I haven't been haven't really had much of a presence on YouTube for a while because I was working those shifts. As of today, I'm no longer with Spectrum. I'm no longer a technical support and customer service rep with Spectrum. I have now parted ways with them, and I begin a new job coming this Friday, where I will be working Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. I'm back to a normal daytime shift, normal for me, anyways. So you're going to be seeing a lot of live streams. I'm going to be back in action. You're going to see me back and better than ever. And of course, stay tuned for the Outer Dimensions podcast. We will be resuming live episodes very soon on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday night. So please check that out. Let's catch up with the chat. We got the multiversal moderator himself, Rolando, the man who is past, present, future, and every dimension in between, all at the same time. He is the one. Let's see who else we have here. We got Carlos Diaz. Welcome, fellow Ghostbuster extraordinaire. Obviously, he's got the Ecto in his logo right there. You gotta love that. Are you excited for I mean, what? We only have a few weeks left, right? What is it, about another 3 weeks? And then we get Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I know I'm psyched, and I know the next guy is psyched. Nerd affiliated. That is, of course, Hey Archer and the rest of his cohorts, all a part of Nerd affiliated, Ramblin' Nerd, and of course Sal. These three guys, they have fully embraced everything it is to be a Ghostbuster, and I'm loving their videos. I know Anthony, Ramblin' Nerd with Anthony, he just dropped a video yesterday about a new mashup he's doing with a rifle mixed in with the proton pack with the cyclotron. I'm psyched to see it. I can't wait to see that. I know Archer's getting ready for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I know I am. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today, guys. So I hope you got your beverages. Hope you got your snacks ready, because we're going to be doing a lot of talking. Some of the stuff you may like, some might be a little we'll see how everyone reacts to it. Ranger Restoration, awesome, man. Glad everything worked out. It wasn't easy. I'd say I lost track of how many applications I actually applied. Applied jobs all over. I'm going to actually be working for an HVAC company, doing customer service and dispatching, so scheduling. So it's something I've never done before, but I'm looking forward to it. There we go. Rolando's dropping the links once again. Everyone, anyone in the chat, if looks like I need to fix something here. Hold on 1 second. I see someone who does not have a wrench. They need a wrench. Let's give them a wrench. What do you say? Okay, Ranger Restoration Repair, you are now a moderator, so you can drop links to your own channel or anyone's channel, really. You can drop links in the chat below, so please go ahead and do that right now. Rolando says, congratulations, everyone. You guys have always been supportive of me, so just thank you very much. Rolando dropping Nerd Affiliated, please. And guys, don't forget, every Thursday night at 8:15-ish on Nerd 8, that is Eastern time, 8:15-ish on Nerd Affiliates channel. Go ahead and check out Archer every Thursday night. He's got an amazing live stream covering the latest and greatest in entertainment and toy collecting news. So please check that out. And don't forget, every Monday morning, I believe at 9 a.m., I could be wrong, his morning coffee stream. So you want to check that out. Always check out Nerd Affiliated. That is Hey Archer, Ramblin' Nerd, and of course Sal. These guys got everything covered. They'll hook you up like a tow truck. There we go. Rolando's dropping everybody's links as always. Catching up here. Very psyched. Yeah, I'm psyched. There's actually Archer. Just be forewarned. There is I think a Dutch TV spot that is hitting YouTube and Facebook. It's got something that is a little bit spoilery for the plot. So you may want to keep your eyes out, or you may not. Just be mindful of things that are being shared out there. Rolando dropping Collecting Cool, of course. Nerd Affiliated. Another one dropped today for members only. Nice. Very cool. Remember, if you guys want to be members of Nerd Affiliated, you just got to go to their website and sign up for the membership. Archer, if that's still true, let me know. Let me know. Rolando's Toy Hunts. Yeah, that's right. Rolando's dropping videos now. And you can actually hear the angelic voice of Rolando Flores on Cat's puzzle streams. He's been popping up in there pretty much on the regular, and you can hear him. It's Rolando has a voice. He's not just a bunch of words in the internet, he's more than Neo. He is more. So there we go. Archer saying wrenches. Yes, wrenches. Everyone gets a wrench. Come on, everyone gets a wrench. I believe in sharing with everybody here. Let's see here. Rolando dropping the Outer Dimensions podcast. I have to update our podcasts, our audio podcasts. I got to take care of that very soon. Everything's been backed up. We built the new computer. I don't know if you guys saw it. This thing is a friggin' beast, and I can't believe I even built it. So we got a lot of great things going on here. I still reorganizing the dimension a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can get things rolling here. It's been a while since I did a live stream. The only wrench I can't bust my knuckles with. Hey, I'm protecting you, right? Carlos Diaz says, this is my channel. Awesome. There we go. Rex, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the man who can 3D print and fabricate just about anything you could ever imagine. Rex, a Millennium Workshop, saying good evening, everyone. He's saying, hey, Dave. And of course, Rolando dropping Vader Girls link right there. Kat, she's got some amazing puzzle streams, and they're just amazing hangout sessions. So now that we've just about, greeted everybody who's come through so far, and I'm sure there's going to be some replays, because I know Wednesday night is kind of a tough night because you got Colbane Games doing his live stream at 8 p.m. He's doing some gameplay with Regina from Life Anime Gaming, and there's a few other streams that usually kind of pop in and out on Wednesdays. But we got a lot to talk about. One of the main things I'm psyched about is now that I'm going to have this normal schedule. The job's not going to be easy, but I'm going to have a much more normal schedule, is the fact that I can now help promote my stream for the cure. Now, if you're new to me or you haven't seen anything, did you see my link? No, I need to add a wrench to you, Carlos. So let me do that right now. Carlos, you now have a wrench. So if you drop your link is going to appear now. So go right ahead and do that again. Those that know me know for the past 3 years, I've done Stream for the Cure. Well, and I've done the Ride for Roswell. In the last 2 years, we've done Stream for the Cure, which is a usually 8 or 10 hour stream where I stream nonstop and we try to raise money for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. Now, the Ride for Roswell is an annual bike riding event that raises money for cancer research and treatment. Okay. Every year we do this awesome stream where it's an open stream. Anybody and their grandmother can come out and hang out with us. There we go. Let's highlight let's just go back to the chat. There we go. We got here we go. Rolando threw up Carlos's link right there. So guys, please go ahead and check out Carlos Diaz. Check out his channel. Please give him a like and a follow. And don't forget when you follow someone's channel, don't just hit sub and hit the bell and then go off into the ether. Actually watch one or two of the videos. Take a couple minutes to make that view genuine. Otherwise, YouTube will discount it and it's not going to help that channel with their growth. So please go ahead and do that. But like I was saying here, we got every year the Ride for Roswell, they bring awareness and they fundraise for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. My wife has been doing this for the past 9 years. This is my 4th year riding now. No, it's going to be her 10th year, I think. It's my 4th year riding in the Ride for Roswell. Last year, I did the 44-mile ride where I actually rode into Canada, across the Peace Bridge from downtown Buffalo into Canada, and then back across by Niagara Falls. You guys can check out that video. It's on my channel. Just type in Ride for Roswell. It'll pop right up. So this year we're doing the stream for the cure, but we're moving it to a Sunday right now. We may push it to Saturday, but right now we're keeping it as May 19th, 2024. Sunday, we're going to do a 10-hour stream. I'm already committing to doing a 10-hour stream. We may do it longer. We'll see what happens. Rolando, thank you for dropping the link to Ride for Roswell in the chat. But this year, I've already secured several boxes. Okay. Why don't I just show you guys, right? So here we are. Stream for the Cure, May 19th, 2024, 10-hour live stream. This is a cancer fundraiser with themed bundle prize boxes. All you have to do is a $10 donation to Roswell Park, get you in on all the giveaways. That's $10, gets you in on all the boxes. Now, right now, we just have a handful of boxes, but we often get more boxes later on. Now, all you have to do is you go to the link in the video description below. You're going to go into the stream link right now, and there is a link for Ride for Roswell Park. You just go to that donation page, you click on it, you donate $10, you take a screenshot, either with your phone or with your computer. Take a screenshot of your completed donation, and then you're going to send that to my Instagram. You're going to message me on Instagram at Daves_Dimension, and you're going to supply me with that screenshot, your name, your real first and last name, and your screen name, whether it's your Instagram screen name or if I know you through another social media. You just have to provide me with those 3 things, and you're entered in on all the wheels. So right now, let's say we have 4 or 5 boxes and we add another 4 or 5. Well, you're still going to be entered in on every single one of those boxes. $10. And these boxes, these are not like, it's not like a $20 figure in each one. We have a lot of crazy stuff going on here, guys. So all you have to do, $10 donation, get you in on all the giveaways. That's kind of insane and crazy right there. Now, as far as shipping, I am relegating this to only North America. So you have to be within the United States or Canada for shipping, okay? Anyone outside the United States, I'm sorry, unless you're willing to foot the bill for, if you win, you want to pay for shipping, I'm open to that discussion. That's definitely something we can do, okay? So we have that going on. And if you notice, I have Collector Safe Space listed down there as well. Because Dre of the Collector Safe Space, he helps me with a lot of promoting, and he is donating a box himself. Again, all you have to do is donate to the Ride for Roswell, and it benefits Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. There's no, in my eyes, there's no greater cause right now. I have a family member who is going through cancer right now, who is battling. So this year's feeling a bit more personal to me. Now, in case you're wondering, hey, a $10 donation gets me in on all the wheels. Can I enter more than once? Yes, the answer is yes. If you want to make a $60 donation, well, your name's going to be entered 3 times on the wheels then, okay? If you want to make a $10 donation today and another $10 donation 3 weeks from now, okay, that's still going to count as a second donation, so you'll be on the wheel 2 times. You can enter in as many times as you want, but you still need to send me that screen cap with your first and last name, your screen name, and of course, a screenshot of the donation. That's all you have to do. Okay. And I'll be able to tell if it's the same screenshot you used before. So please, no cheating. Every time someone donates, I actually receive a message through the Ride for Roswell app. So I am able to verify and notify guys. Okay. Anyone who is caught trying to cheat in any shape or form, if they're trying to do any kind of counterfeiting, that person would be forfeit from the contest itself. Now, let's take a look at what do we have so far. You guys might be wondering what we have so far. So far, this is as of yesterday, we have the NECA TMNT 1990s box. You guys might be wondering, well, what makes it NECA TMNT 1990s? Well, you'll have to find out because most of these boxes are mystery boxes. We are going to have a Ghostbusters box. Yes, that is a Ghostbuster themed box with some very cool Ghostbuster items that you will not easily find anywhere. We're going to have some Ghostbuster stuff in there. We're also going to have a mystery B box. Mystery B box? Well, you might be wondering what is that about? More details you'll find out at a later date because we have a friend of the channel who usually helps us out every year, and that's his box right there. Also, Dre of the Collector's Safe Space is donating a box of special items. I'm not going to tell you guys just yet, but if you were aware of our last giveaway that me, Dre, and Colin of VC Collecting did, we had a Mythic Legends box. Could it be another one? You guys are going to have to stay tuned and find out. And we're going to have a lot more, guys. There's a lot to give out. Who knows? I might be giving out some McFarlanes. We'll see what happens. There's a lot coming through the pipeline, but Ride for Roswell, Stream for the Cure, that's my main goal right now. Stream for the Cure is something I started recently. Well, I did it the last year and the year before. Both years we've raised a ton of money. I can't thank you guys personally enough. You guys make a world of difference. It doesn't matter if we raise, $50 or $5,000. Every dollar, every nickel, every dime we raise goes to Roswell Park and cancer research. So you're making a difference. You're making people live longer. One thing that my videos never truly convey is the experience. Even the Ride for Roswell video I did last year, it doesn't truly capture the emotion. Uh, when you start the ride, it's not a race, it's a ride. When they started, they go over the past year's fundraising, how much they've raised year to date over the entire time of the race, and each year, how much did they raise from this year to that year? It's amazing how much people give, but they also recognize they ask for people, anyone who's currently in treatments, raise your hand, and anyone who is who has gone into remission, raise your hand. You might think it might be 3 or 4, maybe 5 people. It's more like 20, 30, 50 people. I mean, you are making a world of difference. And these people, after going through their battles, they've fought their way back to being healthy again, and they're out here doing fundraising themselves to help make a difference for Roswell Park. And they're out there on bikes going on 20, 30, 40, 50, hell, even 100-mile rides. It's just amazing, and it's mind-blowing that people do this. It's just an experience that there's really nothing I can compare to. I mean, it's just mind-blowing, and it really hits you. It hits you like you wouldn't believe. Especially, I mean, like I said myself, I have a family member right now who's battling cancer, and I mean, fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that the best, but it's not the greatest circumstances. Uh, but this person is someone I grew up with, and I'm just hoping for the best. I mean, I want this person to be here for years to come, but we'll see what happens. I mean, she's doing the best she can, and it's the treatments. It all depends on how every person is different in treatments. They try to make the best treatments possible, but the treatments, sometimes there's conflicts, sometimes there's bad reactions in different people's bodies. So, but Roswell, more each year, they are having more and more people winning the battles against cancer. They are coming up with new treatments that are more effective and maybe don't make people as sick, but they, still it affects you. And cancer affects anyone, no matter the age, your race, You could be a child, you could be a senior citizen, you could be someone in perfect health, you could be an NFL player, perfect health, and you can run 1,000 mile dash, and guess what? Or 100-yard dash, I should say, and it could still hit you. It can hit you. It can come back. It's a scary topic. A lot of people don't like to talk about, but it happens to everyone. And just I'm just asking if anyone can donate $10. Hell, $10 is what? Two coffees at Starbucks? Come on now. It's not that much. It's not that much. And I'm really hoping that everyone can come out and help donate. It's not too early. You can go to the donate link right now, the donation link, and you can make a difference right now for Ride for Roswell. Like I said, on the app, I get notifications when the donations come through, and I just want to make the best difference. I want to make the most. I want us to help make as much of a difference as possible. This year, now usually me and my wife we ride separately, and we are still doing separate routes, but we decided to form a team this year. So there is Team Dimension. So if there is anyone who's watching this who is in the Western New York, Buffalo metro area, if you're or in the surrounding suburbs and you want to be a part of the Ride for Roswell, you can message me at Dave's_dimension on Instagram, or you can email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. And if you want to join our team, um, listen, I would love to get more people to join our team, but right now we're just two people, Team Dimension. And, my wife, she's already raising money. She raises money year round. She's just phenomenal. I think last year, I think she did like 23 or $2,500. She's a machine when it comes to it. She's amazing, and I'm hoping that we can have a good year of fundraising this year as well. But let's move on to some other topics. Now, like I said, those links are going to be in the video description below. So please go ahead and check out those links. You can check out the Ride for Roswell, and you can check out the donation page for Ride for Roswell as well. It is the direct corporate site for Roswell Park. So no money is passing through my hands at all. My hands are completely clean of everything. There's no funny business. I've seen a few YouTubers this year who were trying some funny things, and we're above that. We are so above that. But it's a great cause, and it will always be a great cause no matter what. Let's just go ahead and check the chat here. Rolando pulling up Dre to Collect Your Safe Space, his link. Thank you very much. 3 days ago, I did a face reveal. Awesome. We're going to have to check out Carlos's channel. Check him out. Please give him a look. Let's see. We got Rolando sharing Colin's link in the chat. Thank you very much. Astronaut Ranger, how you doing, my friend? It's been a while. We haven't talked for a while. Astronaut Ranger saying, friend of the channel. Good to see you back up and running. There's a lot of funny Power Ranger news, but I'm not going to touch. There's a lot of rumors and stuff. I'm not touching it because there's a certain YouTuber who covers Power Rangers content. Well, there's actually several YouTubers like MMPR Toys is that's a channel I really love and I follow them tremendously. Bruno and Mia, they're just awesome. They are amazing vlog channel, and they literally are Power Rangers content, because I believe Bruno actually worked on a few of the series years ago. I want to say back with In Space or Lost Galaxy. I think he was part of us. He was with the productions back then. He's a great and avid content creator and fan of Power Rangers and Sentai in general. Please check him out. He's just MMPR Toys. That's all you have to do is look up MMPR Toys, an amazing channel. And of course, Legacy of Nerd does cover Power Rangers content. He's also been covering a lot of other content, mostly on Facebook. You can still follow him. He's been reporting a lot of Power Ranger rumors. Nothing that's really substantiated right now. But as I said, I'm not going to go over that. There's a lot of other people who are reporting. The Six Rangers, another great channel. There's a lot of people who are covering Power Rangers content, so I'm not going to reiterate any of those rumors or news stories. Those channels are doing an amazing job on their own. Let's go ahead and check this out. He said, super busy with baby stuff. Awesome. Awesomeness. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear a focus on family, as always. Now, you guys know, obviously I'm a Ghostbuster fan, but more than that, I'm not just a Ghostbuster fan. I'm actually a Buffalo Ghostbuster. I'm part of the Buffalo Ghostbusters. It's a 5013 501c3 franchise here in Buffalo, New York. We do dress up in full Ghostbuster gear. We do full Ghostbuster cosplay. We do fundraising year round. Okay, we do it year round. Our main charity has always been Toys for Tots, but we also have done events for cancer. We've done events for leukemia, Alzheimer's. In fact, the very first event I did with the Buffalo Ghostbusters was an Alzheimer's walk in the downtown Buffalo area around the waterfront, Furman Boulevard, bike path and walk path area. We did that the very first year I joined them. We do an annual fundraiser now at Hook and Ladder 8, the actual firehouse in New York City. And thanks to this kind of fundraiser that we did the very first year, God, it's been, I think this is year 4 now. Uh, it's kind of mind-boggling. It's year 4 this year, and it's turned into an unofficial Ghostbusters Day fan event every year. Usually the Saturday surrounding June 8th. We do an event at the firehouse at Hook and Ladder 8. We do a fundraiser. All proceeds go to the actual firehouse itself for the men and women of Hook and Ladder 8. Um, just they are amazing people. They opened up the firehouse to everyone. They of course sell their own merch. Everything that they raise there at the firehouse goes right back into the firehouse. They're an amazing group of people. And let's be honest, we need to give back to any emergency response, whether it's police, paramedics, nurses, fire departments. I have nothing but the utmost respect for them, and they're a great bunch of people down there. This year, we are still Buffalo Ghostbusters. We are still organizing Ghostbusters Day, but this year is an amazing year. Let me tell you why. This year, it's the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters came out on June 8th, 1984. Guess what? The Saturday we're celebrating it on this year is June 8th of 2024. June 8th will not be on a Saturday for years and years to come. So this is kind of an amazing event that one, we get to celebrate this franchise that is in its 40th year, but we actually get to do it on the very same day, on the day it premiered. So it's going to be an amazing event. Last year, we had actually one of the original music artists from the first soundtrack, the Alessi brothers, who did Saving the Day. They were there last year. Of course, we have autographs from various actors who have appeared and have been a part of the Ghostbusters franchise over the years. It's just an amazing fan event. There was actually a couple that got married last year. Full Ghostbuster gear. The ring bearers were actually 2 ghost traps on like the ATV, like the RTV ghost trap from the Afterlife. Franchise had built 2 of those traps, so those were the ring bearers. It was just an amazing, awesome time. I think last year we had to have been around 300 to maybe close to 400 people there last year. It's a small street, but we have an amazing event there. But guys, reason why I'm bringing up the Buffalo Ghostbusters is this past year, Facebook has been doing a lot of purging. Uh, Facebook and Meta, their parent company, for some reason, their algorithm flags certain web pages or certain Facebook pages. A lot of Ghostbuster franchises, local charity groups across the country have lost their Facebook pages because of the algorithm of Facebook, and some of them, for almost an entire year. Ghostbusters, gbnews.com, Ghostbusters, which is GB News on YouTube, they have a website, but they have a Facebook. Their Facebook has been taken out twice within 1 year. They just recently got it back. Now, the Buffalo Ghostbusters, we lost our page last month in January. Early in January, when we were actually concluding a contest, a fundraiser of our own to help, that the proceeds were going to go to the firehouse, we were doing a Ghostbuster playing card set where the top 50 franchises were going to have their logos on playing cards. It was a new, cool, innovative idea created by Dan Lieberg and Chris Burns of the Buffalo Ghostbusters. They came up with this amazing idea, and it's exceeded all of our expectations. And sadly, the final day of the event, Facebook actually pulled they unpublished our page. So right now, the Buffalo Ghostbusters, as of today, we have re-officially launched a new page of what we're hoping is going to be a temporary page. We say temporary because we want to get our original page back. We really do. So you can actually go to the following link. I have the link in the video description below, but you guys can go ahead and check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters. Our Facebook page is now facebook.com/Buffalo G Busters. And of course, you can check out our Twitter at Buffalo G Busters, Instagram at Buffalo G Busters, and of course, email us at it's info at thebuffaloghostbusters.com. So please, you can check all of our links are in the video description below. You can go ahead and check out the link. I'm urging everyone who's watching this to please go to our new Facebook page, follow and like the page. We're trying to rebuild the page. Unfortunately, for the team itself we've been around for over a decade. I think we're on year 14 or 15 this year. So we've lost all those pictures, all those posts for the past 14 years. All the events we did, all the pictures, we've lost all that. We're trying to rebuild it. And I'm hoping that everyone who's watching this will go to our page. Please give it a like. Please give it a follow. Again, that is the Buffalo Ghostbusters. Hold on one second here. Sorry about that. That's the Buffalo Ghostbusters. Keep in Western New York ghost free for charity. We literally, we were a small group. It was just a couple of guys getting together, and we've grown. I think we are officially at 14 members as of today. We've we are one of those franchises. We were busy during the pandemic doing birthday parades, birthday videos. There's no charity and no cause too small and no events that we won't say yes to. I mean, we will help anyone and everyone out there. The Buffalo Ghostbusters, we're just a bunch of people who want to give back to our community. We want to do the best we can. And sadly, our Facebook page got taken down, and this is us restarting the page under Buffalo G Busters. So I'm hoping you guys are going to go to that page and please give it a follow, give it a like, and take a look at some of the stuff and follow us. And also, if you want more information about Ghostbusters Day, you can go to our Facebook page and you can follow our links to Instagram or Twitter and get more information there as well, guys. Hey, Mega Demon Collects. So yeah, this personally this is a favor I'm asking of all of you out there to please go ahead and check out our Facebook page. Please give it a like, share it with anyone and everyone you know who might be a Ghostbusters fan, who loves Ghostbusters. Please check it out. That's the Buffalo Ghostbusters. And yes, that is a chicken wing that the ghost symbols that we call the Moogly. That is a chicken wing that we're holding up there. Also, at this time, I also want to thank, I personally want to thank Ramblin' Nerd Anthony. I want to thank Sal, and I want to thank Hey Archer. Archer he's been a supporter of the Buffalo Ghostbusters. He even bought some of our merchandise, some of our shirts, which goes to those proceeds go to obviously Toys for Tots. So thank you very much. Can't thank enough of you guys. You guys always come out and you support. I know Archer's started his ghostbusting experience. Him, Sal, and Ramblin' Nerd Anthony. They went to NYCC, New York City Comic Con this past year. I missed out on seeing them. They were there Friday. I was there Saturday. Maybe this year we can get a meetup. I would love to have Archer and company down at the Firehouse this year. I know they may not be feasible for Archer because I know he's up in Mass, but I'm hoping to run in face to face with Anthony. Let's just say I know a few things, but yeah, it's always a great time. Families, we've had people all over the world come out for this event. It's just a good time. If you love Ghostbusters, you want to hang out at the Firehouse. It's a fun, amazing time. We had the Ecto 1, a replica of the Ecto 1, which is the Ecto 1 NJ from Jersey. Also, the New York City Ghostbusters had their replica of Answer the Call Ecto 1. And there might be a little surprise. Well, there's going to be some surprises this year, too. So you guys, if you're a Ghostbusters fan, make some plans for New York City. June 8th, 2024, New York City, Tribeca, New York, 14 North Moore Street. That's the actual address of Hook and Ladder 8 Firehouse. And please come on down, have a great time. It's a great, awesome hangout. Doesn't cost you a thing other than to come on down and just hang out and meet other Ghostbusters from around the world. Speaking of Ghostbusters, I caught a glimpse of the new big bad from Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It's already been published by Variety and a few other websites. Uh, the big bad, the big frozen ice demon, or we don't even know if it's a demon, could be a demigod, name of Garaka. How friggin' sick does this look? I mean, this looks like something straight out of the real Ghostbusters cartoon because the cartoon wasn't all lollipops and gumdrops. It was some very scary stuff, stuff that would haunt you in your dreams. And this is the kind of stuff we want. If this is the future of Ghostbusters, I want more of this. I mean, Garaka looks so menacing with the glowing ice eyes here, the little tendril hook on the shoulder, and of course the massive horns that are just all bone and twisting. I mean, this I just cannot wait. Speaking of not waiting, let's go ahead and check on the chat here. My favorite Ecto one is the Ecto 1A. Carlos says, Carlos, well, rumor has it, who knows? There may be one at the event this year. We'll see what happens. I know someone who is feverishly working on trying to make an Ecto 1A. I don't know if they'll be ready for June, but fingers crossed. Um, Rick, Left Coast Graphics. Uh, he is an amazing content creator himself. He makes amazing art and pins because we all know that Left Coast is the best coast. Left Coast Graphics, go ahead and check him out. He says, I will go if Rick Moranis goes. Sadly, Rick has been retired. Rick Moranis came out of retirement briefly for a Mint Mobile commercial, and there's still rumors about a possible Honey I Shrunk the Kids sequel or spinoff or something or other. But nothing is 100% confirmed right now. Those that don't know, Rick Moranis actually left acting uh, to be there for his family because I believe his wife had passed away. So he had stepped away from acting. He stepped away from the limelight, and you got to have nothing but respect for a person who does that. You know, he chose to be a father, and he's just so awesome. He's just so awesome an actor. It was sad that he was attacked a couple years ago in New York City. Person that mugged him. They didn't even know that it was Rick Moranis. They just mugged him. It was part of some gang initiation, and the person was caught. But that's kind of a sad thing, and I get that an experience like that can also add to maybe him not wanting to be in the limelight either. So we'll see what happens with that. There you go. Rolando threw up the link for Left Coast Graphics channel. Go ahead and check out Rick's channel. And of course, get your Star Wars pins at Left Coast Graphics, bigcartel.com. That link is right there right on screen there. Again, that's leftcoastgraphics.bigcartel.com for all your Star Wars pins needs. He's got he has amazing shirts. He's got amazing graphics and pins. You guys don't want to miss out. Uh, just amazing. Uh, Rolando Left Coast says, and of course Carlos says, "I'm so confused. You want to know why? Why? You know what? I forgot to do this earlier. If anyone wants to come on, if anyone wants to come on and join me in studio right now, I'm throwing the link into the chat right now, and we're going to pin that to the chat. So if anyone wants to hop in and actually, you want to discuss anything, you want to promote your channel, please feel free to click that link and join me here on Dave's Dimension. He is a freaking icon. He is. I mean, from the McKenzie brothers to SCTV, Streets of Fire, Little Shop of Horrors, My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin. I mean, he's done so many great films over the years. He's just amazing. I mean, of course, he's Louis Tully from Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I know a lot of people still we're holding out hope that he's going to come back. Um, I understand what he's doing with his life right now, and I understand that he may not want to come back. So I mean, it all depends. I mean, sometimes time heals everyone eventually. So we'll see what happens. Would it be cool to have him? Sure. Is it necessary for the storyline? No, not really. It would be nice to have it mentioned. I still think if you saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, at the end credits, Ernie Hudson as Winston Zeddemore explains to Annie Potts as Janine that he started his company with only one employee, and I'm pretty sure that was probably Lewis. Lewis being the accountant, the tax guy, he probably helped Winston set up the business and launch things. And that's why I always thought, canon wise, I think that would make the perfect sense. And you don't necessarily have to have a full on name drop, but it's a thing. It's a thing you could do. But yeah, I'm stoked for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I've been slowly modifying my proton pack and my neutrona wand to get it Frozen Empire ready. So we'll see what happens with that. Yep, I'm slowly modifying it. I had to do some repair on my barrel here. That's going to go right over here, and I just have to tighten the clamp, and we have it right there. So it's going to be ready for Frozen Empire. I just need to make a few more adjustments to it. I have a few more parts coming in for the proton pack, but I got the new grips. This one's a little loose, so I might just take some black hockey stick tape, grip it around, just to add a little bit more flavor to it. So there is that. Carlos says his new short, no views on it, but it has 2 likes. What is going on? What probably happened is you probably have views on it, but if it's I know YouTube is real funny with their algorithm sometimes. If it's not enough time for a view, like if it's just 2 or 3 seconds, or sometimes YouTube also will take views away, and a couple days later you may get those views back because they might have removed those views to verify whether they were legitimate views or were they like computer bots. YouTube does this all the time. I've been losing hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating. I've lost hundreds of view hours because apparently last year I was doing way more videos last year than I did this year. So it's kind of weird. Let's see here. Let me just pull this up. Archer's asking, did you end up removing the plastic cover, plastic over the top? No, I did not. What Archer is asking about is this right here. There's this like frosted plastic right here. I did not remove it because when I opened this up, I would have to take out the circuit boards that are inside here in order to actually like unscrew that plastic lid and take it out. So I just left it in there for right now. I know some people have actually drilled in here just to kind of eat up the plastic, or they might use a Dremel. Um, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with how it looks for right now. I do plan on building a new Neutrona wand later this year. I'm looking at possibly the throwing chicken wand kit from Etsy, but that would be a complete build. I mean, from the ground up. I got this piece, so I do have some new pieces on here, as you can see. I have what some people are calling the cheese slice, so I have that on here. The decal, I have the weather decal down here from Moby Signs on Etsy, which I highly recommend. Check them out. And I'm probably going to take a silver Sharpie to cover up that because I get it's like, who's going to think this is a real Neutrona wand? Come on. I'm also working on my Keep Alive kit that I have from Franken Geek. I may be replacing that on the Proton Pack, but that's a story for another time. Trying to remove that is yes, it is. So I just left it. I wish it wasn't frosted, plastic clear. Yeah, that's something that I think seriously, you would have hoped that Hasbro would say, hey, for the 1984 wand, let's make it clear. Everyone's saying that they want clear, but no, Hasbro is just about repaint city. We all know this. I've said it 1,000 times. It's sad but true. But other than building building the pack yourself, I think I've seen some people who've actually made a Spangler wand. They've taken the guts out of the actual wand and then they rebuilt it themselves, but that's a lot of work and that can be pricey. one little accident and you're pretty much you're lost. So, but yeah, Garaka looks pretty damn fierce for Frozen Empire. There's a lot of rumors and speculations going around Frozen Empire. I have my own theories because if you watch the trailer, we see Lucky in the one part where she's shouting at Garaka, "Get away from her." She says, "Get away from her." And then in another scene, we see almost the entire cast look like they're about to take down Garaka, but guess who's missing? Phoebe is missing. So my theory is that I think Phoebe is going to play a pivotal role in this, which is going to be interesting. You know, we don't now. This is just pure speculation right now. This is me speculating. I don't know anything. I haven't confirmed anything. But Archer, I have seen there is a trailer from I think from Belgium or from somewhere like that, where some of that trailer or some of that TV spot is a little spoilery. You see a picture with several cast members and they're doing something. It's kind of spoilery. There's a few lines in there that I would advise not. I mean, I advise if you come across the trailer anywhere, don't watch it. Just don't watch it. They've dropped too many trailers. Yeah, you know what? It's here's the thing. Speak and thank you for bringing that up because that is a very good point. In this day and age, we don't get a lot of trailers. We don't get a lot of trailers right now for movies, and then suddenly, oh, Ghostbusters, we're so close to the movie itself. Now they're dropping trailers like, I mean, they're dropping them. I mean, they're dropping them like lemmings. I mean, it's they're dropping them left and right in all. Archer says, "I saw that," and then he says, "I advise people to stop watching trailers at this point." Well, see, me, I don't have live TV, so the only time I see a trailer is on YouTube or if I'm watching some streaming service that has commercials. So I really am not seeing all these trailers. What is my favorite Ecto? Uh see, my favorite Ecto is I love the Ecto one from Ghostbusters, um, the real Ghostbusters cartoon. I actually have one. I have a reissue still in box, but I do have an original one. Um, I always loved the look of Ghost of the Ecto 1A. I because I love hazard tape. Um, I don't have my pack in front of me, but those who've seen my videos before, I love to put hazard tape on everything. I've even used hazard tape as box tape for shipping stuff out. Um, the Ecto one is great. However, she is top heavy. She is top heavy like you would not friggin' believe. Um, but I gotta say this, I like the Ecto one as we're gonna see her in I love the Ecto one from Frozen Empire. The only thing I don't like is I don't like the red striping on the front hood. I'm not a fan of that, but I gotta say, seeing the Ecto one restored after seeing her in Afterlife, I love the gunner seat. The gunner seat is what does it for me. Okay, I love the gunner seat. Um, spoilers if you've seen the trailer, we get a trap drone. I love that they built a friggin' trap drone that comes off the top of the Ecto so you can catch ghosts while you're going down the streets. Um, but classic Ecto 1, I love the Ecto 1. I have ridden in an Ecto 1 replica, uh, courtesy of Ecto 1 NJ from New Jersey. Me, my wife, and also my teammate, Dan Lyberg of the Buffalo Ghostbusters, the three of us, we rode in the Ecto 1 on our way to Comic Con, New York City Comic Con. So we got dropped off, and everyone's just freaking out because they see three Ghostbusters coming out of the Ecto 1. That in itself was just awesome. It was chaos and it was insanity, and it's something I'm never going to forget. But I always loved just the regular Ecto 1, but I love having the gunner seat on the Ecto 1 now. So I love having the gunner seat. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some new Ecto vehicles. Because in the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters, we had the Ecto 1, we had the Ecto 2, we had the Ecto 3. So who knows? Maybe we'll get some more Ectos. It would be super awesome. Speaking of super awesome, Archer's like, "We're so close." Yes, we are. I know a couple people who are actually going to the premiere. And I'm so jelly. I'm so jealous at them, man. I wish I could go, but especially with me changing jobs right now, I don't have the benefit time. I don't have the money right now to do that. So I told a couple of my teammates, I'm like, at this time, I'm gonna pass. And I told my wife, I said, listen, for me personally, it would be cool. It would be amazing to go to the premiere. It would be friggin' awesome. It would be amazing to go to the premiere, but I put the priority on June 8th, the 40th anniversary at the firehouse in New York City. To me, that I know there's going to be Ghostbuster fans out there who are like, "What are you friggin' insane?" To me, going to New York City in June 8th, that to me, I think that's something I look forward to every year. It is a big thrill to meet all the other Ghostbuster fans. To meet, was it last year before? I met Ghost Beacon, who's a content creator. He reports on Ghostbusters stuff. Um, he's an amazing guy. Phil's just an amazing guy. He's got an amazing channel. Look Ghost Beacon up. Please go ahead and subscribe to him. He's an amazing content creator. Uh, I know that I'm going to be running into one of Archer's cohorts down there. I'm looking forward to that. It's just an amazing time at the firehouse, and going to the firehouse is it's just as a Ghostbuster fan, it's magic. It's just pure magic for me. So that was my choice. I was like, well, told my wife, I was like, well, either I go to the premiere, which is going to be kind of snug as far as finances and traveling. But I'm like, you know what? I rather save it for New York City, warmer weather. It's going to be more of us going. It's going to be amazing time, and I'm going to see the movie regardless. It's going to happen. So it's for me. It wasn't that hard of a decision. It all depends on your perspective, your personal. Uh, Colin saying, "What's up, everyone?" If you didn't put the stickers on the Lego Ecto 1 Afterlife, it would look like the original Ecto 1. Yes, it would. Um, and actually, since you said that, I do have the stickers on the Ecto 1. I could always remove the rusted stickers and it would look like the Ecto in the current movie, with the exception of the drone. Uh, but I love my Ecto 1 Lego. If you haven't gotten your hands on the Ecto 1 Lego, they are still out there on shelves. I would highly recommend grabbing it if you possibly can. It's just a no-brainer for me. There you go. Carlos Diaz dropping the EC Collecting's link on there. Thank you very much. I can't forget Rick's comment, Ecto Beetle. There are Ecto Beetles out there. In case you didn't know, there are Ecto 1 Beetles. See if I can pull this up. Okay. Yeah, let me share this real quick. Just to show you, Rick, there are such things. So yeah, here we are. People have literally made ectos that they drive, and they've done up as ectos. So there are VW ectos out there, if you will. Some people have CGI'd them. I mean, yeah, they are out there. They do exist. Someone made a toy one, but these are actual real cars. People have done them up, so it is a thing. It is a thing, Rick. It is a thing. So yeah. But guys, let's go on to the next piece of news here. Okay. Now this one's gonna be a bit of a hot take. Archer, if you're listening or watching this, please take it with a grain of salt. My opinions are obviously the opinions of Dave's Dimension only. They are not the opinions of Dre the Collector Safe Space, but they are the opinions of half of the Outer Dimensions podcast. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Just rip the band-aid right off. I am not a fan. So this is a picture of Skarsgård as the Crow in the next Crow movie, the new one that's coming out later this year. Uh, Vanity Fair posted this. I'm not a fan. He looks like if the Crow and Jared Leto's Joker were merged into one being. I'm not a fan of this. Should I cover my ears? No, Archer. This isn't spoilery. This is the leaked image that's been all over Facebook and Instagram. I'm not a fan of this image. Okay, I get that he's supposed to be rock star. He's got the tats everywhere. Um, but I don't know. It's just he looks like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs if you gave him a haircut and bad makeup. Um, I don't know. I'm getting a really weird vibe, and the fact that the article, if I remember correctly, the article itself that actually says that they are not drawing inspiration from the comic. So I'm wondering where your inspiration is coming from. Also, the fact that we don't have any trailers, we don't have any official posters. This is coming out in June. We're like, what? I mean, come on. We're Friday is March, so we got to figure March, April, May, and then June. That's like 3.5 months. I do not get a good vibe. We haven't had any teasers, no trailers, no actual advertising. To me, it sends a bad vibe because you see an image like this. Okay, he looks kind of like very dark and twisted, almost like with all the tats. He doesn't necessarily look like Rockstar. He looks more like satanic Rockstar. So I'm not vibing on this. Now, if I had a trailer, if I had a poster, if I had something to kind of give me a little bit more insight, a little bit taste, maybe I can have a little bit more of an open mind, you know? Like, I mean, he's got like the all-seeing eye right on his chest. I don't know if that's like some kind of chakra thing link going on here, and I really can't make out some of the other tats here. I mean, obviously we have the dark makeup. Who knows? For all we know, this could be makeup he wears while he's on stage. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I am a Crow fan, okay? To give you guys a little bit more insight, okay, I'm a Crow fan. I, I remember when before the Crow came out, we had posters. We had the art of the Crow plastered on the back of our comic books. They did a ton of advertising back then. And it was a sad fact that of course Brandon Lee, the original star who originated the character of Eric Draven, he died during filming. And it was because of the prop masters. There was some accidents where there was a shotgun. It was supposed to have nothing but blanks, but it had live shots, and he was basically struck. He was shot to death by accident. Because of that, we lost a great legend, the son of Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee. I mean, he did a lot of great action movies in the early 90s, late 80s. Rapid Fire, Showdown in Little Tokyo with him and Dolph Lundgren. There's just a ton of movies that you can check out, and you can actually see Brandon Lee. He was perfect as Eric Draven. He brought that to life. And of course, there were sequels. The second sequel wasn't bad, but then like the third and the fourth ones, there was one with David Boreanaz, one with Edward Furlong. They were not the greatest sequels. And of course, it's the studios and the scripts, and uh, they didn't go a more traditional route. I would love to have seen a true adaptation from the comics. And when I say true adaptation, I don't just mean the character of Eric Draven. I would love to see other crows because there are other crows within the mythology of the comics. Okay. There is even a short lived one season syndicated series called Crow Stairway to Heaven, starring Mark Dacascos. You might know him more recently from, I mean, he's been in a couple of Netflix movies. Of course, he was in John Wick 3. I know him more from a great low budget action movie from the 90s called Only the Strong, which featured the martial arts known as the capoeira, which is based on more of a rhythmic dance for its kata. It's a great movie. It's an awesome movie. It's not a blow 'em up shooter movie. It's a great fighter movie. You guys will love it. It's just great film. But he's a great martial artist. Yes, he was in Double Dragon. Double Dragon is a terrible movie, but hey, it's a paycheck, right? So, but he's an accomplished and amazing martial artist. He's been in so many TV shows and movies over the years. Uh, he was even in Stargate Atlantis. He had a recurring character, I think, in the fourth season. Uh, he's an amazing actor. He played Eric Draven, and they adapted the original screenplay so that Eric Draven didn't just go after all like they stretched it out over a season. Like the first half of the season was like him hunting down each of the people who killed him and Shelly, but like he didn't kill them all. Like one person was driven insane, another one, the evil was driven like Fun Boy, the evil was driven out of him. So it's like they were making it more TV friendly. They just weren't killing people left and right. And also Shelly was kind of like trying to communicate to him from the other side. So it was this whole thing, and they really delved into the mythos of the crow. They explored the duality of the crow, where you have Eric's spirit, but then you also have the essence, the dark essence, the essence of the crow that thrives on revenge, you know, and balance of justice. So it really delved into it. I would love to see something like that. Or if you ever read the comics, there are different iterations of the crow. Think like I know this is a bad comparison, but like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there is a Slayer for every generation. There's a Slayer, right? Kind of the same thing with the Crow. Different generations, you can have anyone who has gone through a great loss and tragedy and darkness. Their spirit can arise thanks to the Crow and seek redemption, or not redemption, but revenge or balance. There's been one comic book where it was Native American scout that was risen from the dead as the crow. You can have a crow from the 20s, a crow from the 50s, from the 70s. You can do different iterations of the crow series and link them together, have a shared crow universe. I would love to see something like that, but sadly, with this image from Skarsgård, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy about it. Carlos says, but the Lego Ecto 1 costs $350 and I don't have that money. Oh, I've seen the Lego Ecto 1 for a little bit less than that. I mean, your local shops might be, cranking up the prices possibly. Let's see here. Oh, no, I see Amazon, they want $239 for it. Uh, a used Nobody wants a used one. Yeah, because when it first came out, I think it was like maybe it might have been more like 189 or 190. It was a little bit more affordable back then. Um, see here, I'm just doing a quick search. Yeah, but the thing is, of course, it came out a couple years ago too, so the price has gone up tremendously. Um, Rolando says EC collecting. Carlos is saying I don't know. Yeah, so I mean, keep an eye out. You never know. It's something that maybe you'll come across a deal somewhere. There's also some third parties out there that will sell Lego kits. I don't know how well those are, but it's definitely an option you could take a look at. Uh, but yeah, in fact, speaking of Ghostbusters again, I'm going to show you guys something that I'm working on. My friend and one of my teammates, Dan Liberg, again of the Buffalo Ghostbusters, he decided, since Hasbro has not announced any kind of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire plasma figures, that we should make our own. So we took the Paul Rudd head from Quantumania Ant-Man. We put him on a Ghostbuster body, and we even had a friend of his, I think it was Moby Signs, actually made up these name tags. So it actually says Gruberson. So I do have a Paul Rudd action figure. Now, since Finn Wolfhard, aka Trevor, gets slimed in the trailer, we took one of the slime figures, in fact, the Egon slime figure that I had an extra of, and we stuck his head on there. So yeah, I have slimed Trevor, and he is fully suited up. So we have that. I'm currently still working on painting Venkman with an orange jacket. I got to work on the hands a little bit, and I got to work on his sleeve here. But I know it's a hooded jacket, but this is the best I could do with. Basically, I mix and match some figures, some Marvel Legends figures that have been on sale. This one is I'm trying to think what jacket this was. This was actually Loki. Loki. We took Loki apart. I took his coat off, and we hand painted the coat. I still got to touch up a few spots here, but we threw it on old Bill. So we got uh, Bill as he shows up in the trailer in his orange coat. Uh, Carlos says, "I really want the Lego Ecto one for my birthday." I agree. It is a fun build. It took me several days to build it, but I'm like one of those people like I don't want to stop. I have to keep going. So that's how I built it in a couple days. It is a fun, amazing build. And speaking of builds, so yes, I made thanks to my buddy Dan, he came up with the suggestions here. So we got Dan Aykroyd, we got Ray Stans' head from old Ray, and we threw it on the body of Talos from Secret Invasion. I did have to do a little bit of work. I had to get an extra neck. I had to get a special neck because Talos's head, the neck part comes right out. So I had to buy a small little neck piece that which was only a couple bucks on Amazon, or not on Amazon, but on eBay. And little bit glue, a little bit of luck, and there we go. We got Ray Stans and the orb. This is actually the orb from Star Lord from Guardians One. Except we painted it gold. And in case you're wondering, I actually did a little dab of hot glue in the palm so he could hold it without it falling out. So yeah, so right now I have 4 Afterlife figures, soon to be 5. I'm waiting on a figure to come in from Amazon, and I need to get a little bit of paint, and you guys will see who that's going to be very soon. But yeah, I'm making my own figures. This is my first attempt at any kind of kit bashing, thanks to my buddy Dan from my teammate from Buffalo Ghostbusters. So I mean, it's something fun and cool, and it's unique. I mean, how many people are really going to have this? Not too many. A teammate of ours actually did something similar uh, back in uh, back when Afterlife came out. So I mean, it's something fun to do. Um, and Carlos is saying, "Do you like my Ghostbusters PvP?" I haven't seen that. Um, is PvP? So I'm guessing you're referring to a game there. And EC Collecting in the chat. Now, Colin is another one who's joining us in the Ghostbuster world now. So yeah, there's more and more people kind of embracing going back into Ghostbusters. I know Colin's talking about a suit and talking about getting a pack. I'm going to be, you know, I'm here for any kind of consultations, any suggestions, any questions he might have. So looking forward to that. Um, but like I said, guys, one of the main reasons I did this stream is one, I wanted to give you guys an update that I will be doing live streams again. I'll be doing night streams. So we will be back in action. The Outer Dimensions podcast will be resuming soon. I don't know if it's going to be this week or possibly the week after. I have to get with Dre on that. So we need to see where we are with the episodes. It's been a few weeks, so I do apologize that we haven't recorded anything. Things have been crazy with his household. Things have been crazy with my household. It's a whole thing. It won't be a thing for much longer. Also, you're going to be seeing some more videos. I still have a bunch of my NECA, or not NECA, but sorry, Super 7 figures to open up. I have Super 7 Red Ranger, Pink Ranger, and also Yellow Ranger to unbox. My recent one, I actually did Rita Repulsa. If you're a fan of Power Rangers, you have to get this Super 7 Rita. She comes with the candle. She's got her staff. You got her little, telescope, the clear ball that came with it. There's a whole bunch of accessories. You even get like a space martini with her. Um, the honestly, Super 7 is just a home run for me. Straight up home run, like you couldn't believe. I love the Super 7 figures. I want to get more, but I'm also trying to take care of a few expenses right now as well. So, it is what it is right now. Hopefully I'll begin some more very soon. No profile picture. No. Oh, his profile picture. Okay. Hold on one second here. I just want to switch. And again, guys, one of the main reasons I did the stream free cure is to, again, I want everyone to come out. Like I said, we're going to have a TMNT box. We're going to have a Ghostbusters box. We are going to have also a special box from a mystery B box. And we also are going to have a box courtesy of Collector Safe Space. And also anyone else out there who, if you want to donate, a box or donate some prizes towards Stream for the Cure, please just message me at Dave's_dimension at on Instagram, or email me at davesdimension78 at gmail.com. Again, to enter, all you have to do is donate $10. Take a screenshot. I can't believe I misspelled donation. Jeez, seriously? Let me fix that. Uh, it's not donation. It's donation. So all you have to do is donate $10 at Ride for Roswell. The link is in the video description below. You're going to take a screenshot. You're going to send that screenshot along with your first and last name and your Instagram screen name to Dave's_dimension on Instagram. That's all you have to do. Send that information to me, and you're entered in on all the wheels. I think Dre is attempting to procure a Mythic Legions box, similar to what he did with Colin, but we're going to wait to see what happens with that. Uh, the Mystery B box, which I'm going to guess might be Star Wars related, but then again, it might be something else. I have a Ghostbusters box that we're going to be giving away. Some Ghostbuster items. I'm not going to say what just yet. We also have we have the TMNT Ninja Turtles, TMNT 1990 Turtles that we're giving away. So we have a lot of great items that we're going to be giving away, guys. Right now, I'm aiming for about at least 5 or 6, and we're going to be running for at least 10 hours. 10, maybe even 12-hour long stream. So I hope you guys will like it. Is there another hot toy? I need another one. Archer, at this time, there is no hot toy plans. There's no hot toy plans. However, obviously, whenever new box is added, if there is a new box added to the stream, I will make a post about it. But as of this time, there is no hot toys, no 1/6 scale figures as of right now. Carlos says, "Me, please. Me, I want it." What do you want? The Ghostbusters box? Well, Ghostbusters box, I'm still determining what we're going, because I have several items that I know a lot of people would love to have. I'm also looking at some special items that may be coming out next month. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So, guys, stay tuned for that. But like I said, all you have to do to enter, and Archer knows this, you don't have to drop, a couple $100. I would love it if you did that, though. But no, all you have to do is enter $10, and you're entered in on all the wheels. One entry on all the wheels. Okay. Now, for clarification, if someone wins, okay, if now we're going to do elimination wheels, okay, we're going to do elimination wheels, and the way that works is one person's name is eliminated, that one occurrence. So let's say someone has 3 entries. Well, if their name is eliminated, then they still have 2 more shots. Okay, it's going to be elimination wheel style on all the boxes. Okay. Second, if you want to donate more than once, you can. Okay, you want to donate $60, then you get entered 6 times on each wheel, so that improves your chances for winning. We will do what we'll do is we'll do midnight the night before is going to be the cutoff. So midnight the night before Eastern time is going to be the cutoff. At this time, we do not have any Marvel Legends boxes. I don't have any. I actually might have a McFarlane box or 2 that we may be doing. I'm looking at maybe doing a NECA box. So we're at least going to have 6 boxes. Next month? No, no, no. We are doing this This is going to be May 19th. Again, this is not until May, guys, but it's never too early to do the fundraising. Right now, Stream for the Cure is slated for May 19th, which is a Sunday. And it's going to be a 10-hour stream. So we're going to be doing the boxes. We're going to have open streams. Anybody and their grandmother can come on. You want to promote your own channel, your own Facebook, your own YouTube, your own Twitch, whatever you're rocking, you can come on and promote it. It's going to be a hangout stream where we talk movies. We're going to be talking figures. We're going to be talking Ghostbusters, obviously. We'll be talking everything and anything that's going on in the month of May. I mean, come on. We got one Marvel movie to look forward to this year, and that's Deadpool 3, which I'm psyched for. Let's take a look here. No, you said new GB stuff next month. Yes. Let's just say I'm working on procuring a couple things. Now the movie's coming out next month, but there are some collectibles coming out that are really, that are reserved for certain movie theaters. I have a few sources, and I'm trying to procure maybe a couple of the popcorn buckets because last time around for Afterlife there was an Ecto One, a light up Ecto One popcorn bucket. I still have it in box from AMC, but I know I have a few contacts at different movie theater chains, and I'm trying to see if I can procure unused, uh, s- some unused merchandise from the theaters. If I can get those on my hand, if I get my hands on those are going to be additional prizes that we'll probably do for Stream for the Cure, which is another reason why to donate to Ride for Roswell and Stream for the Cure so you be entered in on these giveaways. Do you have any leftover Lego Ecto One? Do I have any leftover Lego pieces from the Ecto One? I only had a few pieces, but those pieces have already been used or given away because I got my Ecto One when Lego first released them like 2 years and change ago. So I don't have any extra pieces, and I only have just the one Lego Ecto, the Afterlife Ecto. That's the only one that I have. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm hoping for more for more stuff. I'm hoping Hasbro gets off their duff and actually gives us more stuff. However, I do have these to unbox. Who knows? If I get my hands on another set, maybe we'll do that as a prize giveaway. But I only have just the one set right now. And you can see these are bent, so I'm going to be opening these up at a later date. So stay tuned. These are the brand new ones, the reissue of the Fright features. You can get these at your local Target, and eventually, I think in the next month or two, they're going to be going on to online retailers, so you can get these if you haven't been able to get your hands on them just yet. Very subtle differences between those and the originals. Can you see my YouTube channel, please? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick because I am running this on two monitors. So I'll go ahead and pull it up on my other monitor here. Yep, we can see your looks like you have some videos, some shorts on here. Looks like you're into Nintendo games and it looks like a little Tamagotchi. So we can see that right there. I won't pull it up on my screen because of copyright issues. YouTube can be real funny if you're pulling up another person's channel and displaying it. But like I said, you can share your own links on here as well. But yeah, guys, this was kind of an impromptu stream after everything that happened with my now former employer today. It freed up my time tonight, so I was able to come back to you guys. I will say this, guys, please go tomorrow night, Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. Go ahead and check out Nerd Affiliated for the Thursday night streams. It's always a great time. Archer will go over anything and everything going on in the toy world, entertainment news. He covers just about anything and everything. And please don't forget to support the Nerd Affiliated. It's great to see you guys out of YouTube jail. You guys are back in action. You're fully monetized. and I hope you stay that way. Of course, I will always support you guys right there. There are a bunch of amazing channels out here. I mean, of course, we got EC Collecting. Uh, Colin is a great YouTuber. He's basically your go-to guy if you have questions on NECA, you want opinions on whether you should get a specific NECA figure. He's pretty much the guy to go to. Rolando, the multiversal moderator, who is in every person's streams, even streams that haven't happened yet. He's already in there. He's already there. And of course, Left Coast Graphics. I want to thank Rick for coming through. I want to thank, of course, I'm going through all the names here. Rex from Millennium Workshop, Astronaut Ranger Saiyan, thank you for coming through. Um, Collecting with Cool, thank you for coming through. I just want everyone who came through to the stream tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming through. We're going to be doing more streams. Don't worry, we're going to be doing more streams. I was actually going to do an unbox tonight, but I figured, hey, hour and a half, that's not too bad. I can go 2 or 3 hours, but I still have a few other things I need to tidy up around the dimension here. Like still need to unbox Rogue. I noticed how they did the art for the new X-Men 97, but if you notice the Rogue body herself is a little bit old school Rogue, just a little bit. And I still need to unbox this Miles Morales that I got from based off of the Gamerverse Miles Morales Spider-Man 2. I got this from Dre Collector's Safe Space, of course. I still need to unbox this. I still have a lot of backlog. I still need to reorganize, especially my Rangers section. I need to reorganize a lot of stuff there. But guys, I want to thank everyone again for coming through the stream. As always, guys, please drop your links in the chat, as always, guys. And guys, if anyone out there, also, I'm looking for co-hosts for the 10-hour stream for a cure. If anyone is going to be free that Sunday and you want to at least hop in for an hour or two, you want to hang out with me on the stream, I'm looking for co-hosts to help host the stream with me. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people in the chat, but I would love to have a few channels come on to the actual stream, hang out, promote your own channels. If you can, if you're interested, message me through Instagram at Daves_dimension or email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. And as always, if you do want to be a part of that, also send me your logo so we can put your logo up. So we want to push your channels as much as possible. My channel has always been about growth. I love making everyone who comes through the chat a moderator. I love to be able to help grow your channels. Now, my channel hasn't really been growing. And you know what? Honestly, I'm good with that right now. I'm perfectly good with that. But hey, if I can help you guys grow, that's all the better. Okay? I'm not asking for any kind, I'm not hawking any merchandise. I'm not telling you, hey, buy my shirts like some YouTubers out there. Not anyone who's featured on the channel tonight, but there are some YouTubers who they kind of shove things down your throat, and they kind of bring negativity to the community itself. That's not what I'm about. Okay. I just want to help everyone grow. If I help you grow, then hey, I mean, like Colbane Games, he's on the road to 1500. We want to help get him there. Colbane Games is amazing content creator. That is Colbane Games with a K. He does amazing video game live streams content, pre-recorded game content as well. Amazing YouTuber. Sleeping Collectibles, the man, the myth, the collector himself, the collector extraordinaire. He just scored, I think it was a Thanos hot toy for $100. He comes across these amazing deals. I swear he's got a horseshoe. Of course, Dre, the collector's safe space, Colin of EC Collecting, and also that F and Figures, of course, his F and Figures podcast. There's so many great YouTubers out there. I just want to help everyone else grow. Honestly, I'm at the point where if I'm not going to get to a certain point, I want to help everyone else get to that point. It's kind of like, there's an old saying, those that can't do teach. So, I mean, if I can't get to my goal, then at least allow me to help others. Help me. I want to be able to help others get to their goals. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I'm still going to be doing my streams. I'm still going to be doing my videos whenever I can. Um, some of the content's going to change. We were doing a bunch of the computer videos. I still have to do a final video showcasing the final completion of the dimensional grid, which is my computer. Are you going to end the live stream? Yes, I will be ending the live stream momentarily. I will. So because we went live at 9 o'clock, it's about 10:27 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to be wrapping things up because I need to take care of a few things here at home. I need to organize a few things. I need to plan out a few things. I'm probably going to record a video or two tonight so I can upload them tomorrow. So there is that going on. But guys, as always, please, if you can, at the very least, share the stream, share the information on my Instagram. I have information and posts on Instagram about Stream for the Cure and about Roswell Park and the ride for Roswell. So if you can at least, if you're not able to donate, if you can at least share that to your socials on other social media platforms, that would mean the world to me. I understand that things are tough right now. Uh, you know, not everyone has the money to donate to a cause, but hey, if you can share the information, that's all I can ask for. And also, if you're on Facebook, please don't forget to go ahead and check out Buffalo G Busters. That is the Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook. So please go ahead and check them out. And guys, I want to thank everyone for coming through. As always, you guys know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting. And I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.